Hey guys, welcome back to Raincode. Let's carry on where we left off. We managed to solve all of the 4 locked room mysteries. Kind of straightforward stuff once you realize how it was actually done by the culprit. We figured out 2 of them on our own. It was the other 2 that we required a little bit of assistance from the mystery labyrinth, but that's okay. We managed to narrow down our list of culprits to precisely 2, which is the amount I had before we started solving the locked room mysteries. So, no progress on that front, although we do have a solution key for one of them that I think will apply later on. We don't know quite its significance just yet. A fishing line was used in the locked room mystery of the mansion study. The fishing line was tied to a slit on the vent, passed through the eye socket of a doll and behind the neck of the corpse, then routed back to the vent. The culprit then exited the study and threw the key inside. Retrieving the fishing line completed the locked room mystery. Since the key was located on the back of the corpse, someone without full usage of their arms would be unable to create the locked room. Okay, sorry, no, that's our next clue. The fishing line was holding up part of the corpse, which explains the difference in blood flow between the upper and lower body. Okay, so we know that the person has to be thin, they need to have access to the incinerator, which means they're a clergy member, and now it seems they have to have full usage of their arms, because of course they do. So let's review our profiles then. I had narrowed it down to the priest and the nun. Servant, obviously not thin. Worshipper, not member of the clergy. The priest looks to have full usage of his arms. Of course. Fucking nun. She had her arm in a cast. But, can we really rely on this? Because I thought the mansion murders took place about 3 months ago. Has her arm been in a cast that long? Nothing in her bio mentions that it's a permanent disability. I actually had the nun as my main suspect simply because of her association with Amaterasu Corp, and I thought that the Peacekeepers were trying to cover up her involvement in the murders, but I guess we're gonna have to focus all our efforts on the priest. He's our #1 suspect. He fits the bill, and we still have a solution key left to pick up here as well in this treasure chest. Halara, what do you think?
What is it?
You don't look very happy.
Oh!
I was thinking about the locked room at the arts gallery storage. I think anybody could have recreated that. Yeah, this is my thinking face. I don't normally smile when I'm thinking. Agreed. Anybody could make a locked room mystery. The culprit, the nailman, anyone. Right. That doesn't help the case, Halara, but I suppose you're right.
Well?
What a tough locked room, but I'm sure the treasure will be worth the effort. Maybe you'll get like 10 solution keys. I can't wait. We've already got an abundance of solution keys, thank you very much.
Hey, a treasure chest!
I don't know if I can hold up anymore.
Who's gonna open this one? We should let the meanest one of us open it.
By all means, kick that treasure chest's ass, Shinigami.
How would you decide that?
You meanie.
Like this. I'm the meanest.
Of course you are. You didn't even ask if anyone else wanted to.
Let's check out this treasure.
It's empty.
Huh?
Oh, it actually is empty. I thought like the solution key was just gonna pop up.
What's wrong?
It's empty.
Huh? Why? After all we went through to solve this locked room.
Okay, it wasn't that much, thankfully, at least compared to the art gallery.
This must mean solving the 3rd locked room mystery doesn't necessarily bring us any closer to the ultimate truth.
Really, though? I suppose solving the mystery of the locked room itself doesn't. Because the 3rd murder does have an outlier in the fact that our victim was bludgeoned as well as strangled.
That's terrible. I suddenly feel so tired.
Oh god, all that extra labor for nothing.
We can't call it quits. We gotta keep going.
Alright. Interesting. No closer to solving the mystery of the nailman.
That's
Well,
it
we've
for
burned all the
locked
trees.
rooms. We make a pretty good team. Don't you think so?
I don't know, those dolls floating around seem to make a good team as well. I'm glad they're happy. Creepy bastards.
Well, what do we do from here?
Good question. We advance. Oh, okay.
See, the way forward is clear. It must be due to solving all of the locked room mysteries.
I like how Lara's just like, oh, I see now. We just needed the curtain to reveal the entrance to the next part of the mystery labyrinth like a freaking magic trick.
Now let's go.
Right.
Okay.
I gotta ask, who supposed to be the protagonist here?
I'm still the protagonist. I've still got the plot armor, don't you worry. Alright, follow me into the breach. We still gotta figure out why the priest is the nailman, and I suppose the murder method of strangling his victims.
This place
Oh.
is creepy.
New aesthetic, I like it.
Don't be afraid to roll the dice. You must keep pursuing the truth.
Gotcha. I
Emotions
guess we're
must
just
be
gonna...
discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Isn't that right?
Gotcha. No
Yes.
emotions. Why'd you ask if I was happy then? Sheesh. We're only allowed to have a leisurely stroll. That's okay. Gives us time to formulate our theories as to how exactly the murders took place. Here's our suspects. Howdy. Suppose we have to pick one right now.
Is this some dungeon?
What is the meaning of this? Let me out of here!
Let me out! I'll kill your ass in the name of God!
Well, she's just like her real-world counterpart.
I have nothing to do with the case.
I believe you.
I'm not the culprit! Let me go!
You're sus as all hell, but I know you're not the culprit either.
Wow, they're all here.
So now we must pick out the true culprit of this case.
The true culprit.
That Halara knew all along.
Yuma, you solved all the locked room mysteries before you made it here. You should have all the clues and evidence you need to accuse the culprit.
I do.
To be honest, when I first met you, I thought you were rather pitiful.
Okay, well, I appreciate the candor. Am I still pitiful? Probably.
You sure are honest.
Honest to a fault.
But my opinion of you has improved. These mysteries have brought you closer to becoming a true detective.
Oh my god. Do I have to pay like a compliment fee or something? Do I have to pay extra for you being nice to me?
Now tie up all the loose ends and prove that I am not mistaken about you.
Gotcha, I won't let you down.
With your logic, anything is possible.
Even clearing my debt to you.
All right, I'll try.
Woo! Somebody's guilty.
Who's the culprit?
Counting?
Figure it out and hit him with a dramatic finger point. Make the right choice and you'll reveal a new truth. Okay. Let us point our finger. Who is the nail man? It's the usual suspects.
Man.
Okay.
I'm not the culprit!
I'm not the nail man.
How can I be the nail man?
I like how 3 people have said they're not the nail man, and only 1 has said that they're not the culprit.
I'm not the nail man.
I'm not the culprit!
Really? It's you! That's more than a dramatic finger point. That's cutting them all. God!
The culprit is you, Father.
I'm on to you.
What? That's an absolutely...
Correct deduction!
Ridiculous thing to say.
Well, you're here. That means we're on the right track.
Him again? Why won't he just give up?
I don't know. We need to dismantle his loudspeaker so we can't hear his pipsqueaks.
You're saying the priest, a man of the cloth, is the culprit? That's impossible.
Oh, is it now?
How dare you spew such nonsense?
Right! Do not make baseless accusations.
Oh, they're hardly baseless, Father.
The culprit has to be someone else.
It'll be you who's confessing this evening.
Yuma, can I leave this to you?
Yeah, I'm the protagonist, thank you.
It's not a baseless accusation. You're the only one who could possibly be the culprit.
Master, you're acting like a real detective. Go on and boom kill him.
Oh, I'll boom kill him, and then you boom kill him again. In real life. Show us your true form. Oh, wow. Okay. Funky. Oh boy, here we go. RDM time. And he's got a partner. That's okay, I've got Halara on my side, although I haven't exactly used her yet. Persons with access to incinerator, vent of the study. Could be either or right now. Gotcha.
No,
Like this.
Oh, we've even got nails. Oh, jeez.
It's total blasphemy.
That's bullshit.
That's it. The first one to discover the bodies. The mailman is the worshiper.
Okay. It's not very nice blaming a member of your flock.
Say,
So the nailman isn't the worshiper, it's the priest, right?
Yeah.
There's no doubt. We just have to find a way to prove it. Like access to the incinerator.
I'm a man of the cloth.
Perfect, it's already lined up.
Down like this.
it's total blasphemy. I am not the mailman.
That's it. The first one to discover the bodies. The mailman is the worshiper.
Here it comes. Oh no, wrong way. I got there in the end. Sorry, pal. You're gonna have to blame every single one of your other suspects.
The rope ladder used in the clock tower's locked room was found in the incinerator, which only clergy can access. The worshiper may be a regular churchgoer, but he's no clergy member,
He's gonna start blaming the servant next.
so he's no longer a suspect.
Shut up! Shut up! Ridiculous!
Go on. Hit us with the next one. Thin person. Let's go for that.
Member of the church is the...
Here. God, that booty on the gray man.
So, I am not the culprit. There are others working for the church.
Yes, there are.
Yes, there's the servant. The servant must be the nailman. The servant was able to commit the crimes.
That's the one we need to counter.
To be eliminated as a suspect. He pretended to discover a rope ladder.
Pretended to discover a rope ladder. Why would he turn that piece of evidence in? There are other staff besides the priest, though. Looks like he plans to have the servant take the fall now. The servant isn't the nailman. It was impossible for him to commit one of the crimes. Then focus on proving that next. Let's take another look at the solution keys and think it through. Oh, we already know.
The church is the culprit? Even so, I am not the culprit. There are others working for the church. Yes, there's the servant. The servant
Must be the nailman. The servant was able to commit the crime.
Ugh. No, he wasn't. He can't fit in the vent. He's a big boy. And he was kind enough to show us the rope ladder. Remains, anyway.
Climbing up to the underground casino's window with only nails for footing would require considerable agility.
Yeah.
Judging by the size of the window, there's no way someone of his size could have committed the crime.
Oh, no!
Uh-oh.
Absolute lies!
Running out of people to toss in front of you, sir. Worst priest ever. Fishing line locked room will be our next one. Let's go ahead and grab that.
The nun must be the culprit.
Oh, yes.
She's thin and also works at the church.
She's
The nun
thin.
was absolutely able to commit the crimes.
That'll be our one.
It's not like she's afraid of heights. She used the nails to climb.
Okay.
And you know she's always saying, "I'll kill your ass in the name of God."
You'll just
It's
kill
clear she's the ruthless soul.
Okay. The nailman has to be a member of the clergy and thin. If that's all, doesn't the nun also fit the bill? Yeah, it's nailman though, okay? Not nail nun. She's not the nailman though. I can prove it.
The nun must be the culprit.
Let's go and do it.
She's thin and also
Works at the church. The nun was absolutely...
able to commit the crimes.
Ah!
This is the truth.
Okay. There we go. That's it.
In the mansion study's locked room, the culprit tossed the key behind the corpse with perfect aim.
Sorry, Father. You weren't just a lucky guess, okay? I deduced your identity.
With her dominant hand injured, The nun couldn't have done that, which means she's not the culprit.
Okay, fine. But how did I do it? Since we have to prove everything about the case in order to get a conviction, or in this case, a boom kill.
It's not the churchgoer, the servant, or the nun. There's only one option left. Father, it's you. You are the nail man.
Looking to crucify your victims, huh?
Hey, say something quick. Otherwise, they'll pin me as the culprit.
Oh, we've already done that. We've nailed you to the wall, sir.
Well,
You're useless. I am a priest in service to God.
Uh-huh. Oh god, he's evolving.
I am not the nail man.
Interesting. What is your motive?
What god would make you this ugly?
Oh, jeez.
All your proof is nothing but fantasy. You don't have a single piece of hard evidence.
Well, that's why we're here in the labyrinth. We're looking for it.
Hard evidence?
But Master, you do! It's easy.
Based on the facts, the priest must be the culprit. The decisive evidence that proves it is...
Well, yeah, let me sort through all my keys. There's a lot of them. They're jingling jangling.
I don't know. What do I do? What do I do?
God, well, at least my assistants aren't panicking.
What?
A detective must always prioritize solving a case.
Well, what do you think? I've got other priorities right now? Like what, eating a fucking cheeseburger?
Listen, a detective isn't an arbiter of justice. Unraveling a case is top priority, even with questionable methods.
Right. You want me to torture the truth out of him?
What do you mean?
In short, you must get them to confess. Use everything in your arsenal, even if it requires bluffing.
Alright, time to pull out my lie sword.
Use everything?
Don't hesitate to use anything that might give you an advantage. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Always remember that.
Gotcha, okay, thank you. Are you related to Von Karma, perchance?
A bluff? In other words, I should just claim I have solid evidence.
Yeah, let's do it.
But what could I use as a bluff?
Let's puff our chest out. What can we use as a bluff? He's throwing a tantrum. Alright, let's think of something. Okay. Bluff our way to victory.
Enough with your stupid fantasies.
Okay.
Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy.
I mean, some of it is.
You have the proof, culprit. Did you find my fingerprints? Did you find my blood?
Fingerprints,
Of
blood.
course there's no evidence. Because I'm not the culprit.
Okay.
That's true.
I guess we don't have any hard evidence that proves the priest is the culprit, but
Yeah, that's
it's just like Halara said. Use whatever you have. Bluff if you have to. Even a bluff, huh? If I use that one thing, then maybe. Okay, let's look at our one thing. We got the murder case report. Our report concerning the clock tower murder case. Suspicious footprints facing the wall. Dress shoes. Nothing further could be determined. Pasta man murders. And nail and painting.
Enough with your stupid fantasies.
I don't think we've got a lot. All I have are suspicious footprints, which
There's nothing but
are his
a
loafers,
fantasy.
no? So maybe we could use that. There's certainly nothing in our murder case report. Pasta man murders or nail and painting relating to fingerprints or blood, which is what he's asked for in terms of evidence that he's the culprit. Oh boy. Okay.
you have
Whoops.
any proof?
Didn't mean to switch to that.
Of course there's no evidence.
Here it goes. I'm slashing through it. There. It's a loose thread, but I'm gonna tug on it.
You left clear evidence at the clock tower's crime scene.
That's right.
There were footprints left under the window in the mud. When we inspected them, we found out
You're the only person who could have left those
they
footprints.
perfectly match your footprints.
Impossible. I already burned those shoes in the incinerator.
You what now?
You gave yourself away.
You burned your shoes in the incinerator? Jeez, this guy. Did you burn your clothes too? Guess you said too much. Would have been wise to take a vow of silence.
I swear, I only enacted justice in the name of God.
Uh-huh.
Looks like it worked. Good job, Yuma.
Is it really this simple?
Thanks.
I mean, we are on chapter 1. We've made a lot of progress in this game to just be on chapter 1, I feel, but here we are.
Kanai Ward is rotten to the core. To save it, someone had to get their hands dirty.
Uh-huh, and it had to be you.
Those slain were the evil incarnate that harm others. That's why the people asked the nailmen to kill them. Evil must be punished. And so, I strangled them, made them suffer.
All right.
All I did was slay evil.
There's no doubt anymore. Done. Mystery solved. Let's head back to the real world. Collect Furio in time for lunch.
If someone hates somebody bad enough, they give that name to the Nailman. And this priest went around killing those people as the Nailman.
The urban legend offered targets for murder.
A priest is supposed to be the voice of God, but he went around killing people because someone wanted them dead.
Yeah, he certainly had his own god complex.
War is awesome!
Aren't you glad we survived to see it?
It's terrible. It's insane to think that he'd kill people for a reason like that.
Depends. I mean, if his victims really were scumbags that deserved it, by all means. Some justice was taking place in Kanai Ward. We all know the peacekeepers aren't carrying it out, right?
That could be said about all murders. Insane people kill for insane reasons. Anyway, you did it, Yuma. My expectations of you weren't wrong after all.
Phew. I've impressed Halara, that's all I set out to do today.
Is it finally over? Huh, nothing's happening. But last time...
Yeah, I know, we had to go through a whole rigmarole. I had to draw a comic.
Yeah, the soul of the true culprit who created this mystery labyrinth should appear. And since it didn't, it looks like this isn't over yet.
Huh? It's not over?
No.
There are still mysteries related to the Nailman killings within this mystery labyrinth.
We need to close the case fully. No stone left unturned.
But we solved all of the locked rooms and discovered the true identity of the Nailman. Was I wrong? But the priest even confessed to it.
Calm down, Yuma. There's no need to panic. If the Nailman's identity is exposed and all mysteries are yet to be solved.
Well, if we've done the big one, right? Should be a domino effect, and we'll slowly but surely knock everything else off.
Then most likely someone else's agenda is involved in this string of killings.
Someone else's agenda?
Maybe one person was responsible for all 4 murders, right? Maybe they're the ones putting their dolls up in the forest, using the priest as a hitman proxy to kill them on their own behalf.
Meaning the Nailman didn't work alone.
You mean there's another culprit? But
That's impossible, no way!
Yuma, if you consider yourself to be a detective, you must see the truth through to the very end.
Yes, mistress.
No mystery concludes with a dead end. There is nothing we detectives cannot solve.
All right.
We have to review these killings from a different perspective.
Okay. A new perspective, huh? Back to the
Out of the
forest.
4 locked rooms, if any of them were hiding a mysterious secret, it would be the room that's obviously different from the others.
Different.
Master, I get the feeling you want my help. Isn't that right? That's what you want, right?
Not necessarily, but I do want your company, Shinigami. You're a hoot to hang around with.
Huh?
Oh, fine. I can't say no to you, and you're so helpless like that. Okay, Master, lay it all out.
Okay. Guess we're gonna be playing this game then. The one that's different from all the others, it has to be 3, right? Not only do we have the extra injury on our victim, but we also didn't even get a solution key from the treasure chest. 3rd locked room. Here goes. Dive in. What exactly am I going to be trying to answer here?
Work together.
This locked room is different from the others because of the victims. Head.
I can't wait.
The victims. Something. Let's try. By,
Tick tock, tick tock.
Gotcha. No, it's not that. We do have a time limit here. I've never used these before. I don't even know how to use them. Do I, like, feed them to her? Okay, yeah, I do. She doesn't like it. Woman's corpse. Ugh. The back of the female's corpse head had blunt force trauma. Yes, I know that, but I don't know how to put it in this sort of thing. The victim's scalp? We're gonna need to start guessing.
That's not it.
L. Oh. No, it's not. It's none of them. My soul. It's been reaped. Nice to see Hangman in these games continue to be a freaking struggle. Death, I guess?
That's right.
Now that I see it.
Great.
What a strange fucking
That's right.
answer here.
That's right.
Because, funnily enough, our information say that all the victims have been strangled to death. And we assume maybe that the bludgeoning took place pre-mortem. But hey, there we go. Our answer. Okay. Sheesh. Well,
New paths opened up. It seems to be a hidden passage.
yeah, very hidden. Right out in the open of this forest.
If so, then the truth should be somewhere down there. Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright, let's take our trip. Whew. Goodness me, the victim's death. Okay, so it's confirmed then that she was bludgeoned to death, although she did have ligature marks on her neck, indicating she was strangled. Oh, where are we off to now?
I see. So the cause of death for the victim at the art gallery storage is the only one that's different.
Yep. Oh, okay. We're getting metal now.
The victims in the other locked rooms were all strangled to death. All had strangulation marks and scratches, defensive wounds. The victim in the 3rd locked room had strangulation marks, but no signs of resisting.
So the strangulation took place post-mortem.
There's also evidence of blunt trauma to the head, which can be considered the fatal blow.
Gotcha.
The marks could have been made after the victim died, so as to appear as if strangulation was the cause of death.
I guess the peacekeepers didn't look too closely into it after
The
all.
real cause of death is blunt force trauma.
So, a different culprit? perhaps, for the third one. That's why we didn't get a solution key. The locked room mystery wasn't the big thing about it. It was who killed her. Oh, where have we ended up now? Goodness me.
Here's another obstacle, but it's likely to be an insignificant one.
It is?
Yuma, let's solve this mystery and move on.
Right.
Okay. Why was the cause of death made to look like strangulation? Coincidence, the work of the priest, work of a copycat. Well, it's gotta be this, right? The work of a copycat is your choice? Yes. It's the only answer that makes sense for a mystery to exist here. There we go, down this path. Ooh. Further into the dungeon. Are we gonna choose who the copycat is?
Faked to imply this crime had the same perpetrator as the other 3 incidents. By making the crime scene as similar as possible, it appeared like the mailman was responsible for an unrelated murder. Which means this was a copycat crime.
I wonder why the priest didn't
I agree.
investigate this. He must not have been very happy. Oh god, we've even got the boy now. As a potential culprit.
Among the string of mailman killings, there could be some that were done by copycat criminals.
That has to be why the mystery labyrinth still remains, even after discovering the mailman's identity.
I always knew there was something fishy about these crime scenes, that there had to be more than one killer.
So who is the copycat criminal?
Indeed, we need to uncover this imposter's identity.
All right.
Okay, who could it be? Who is the copycat killer?
You're accusing me of being the copycat criminal? What the hell? I'll kill your ass!
Same thing as last time. Nothing from him.
No, it's not me.
I told you already. I have nothing to do with this.
Perhaps it's you. Oh man, there must be a clue or something that I'm missing. I don't even have a chance to review my freaking solution keys right now. Unfortunate.
You're accusing me of being the copycat criminal? What the hell? I'll kill your ass!
I told you already. I have nothing to do with this.
If anyone would want to be a copycat, it would be this guy, right? Here I go. Alright. You just make the most sense.
You are the copycat criminal.
Huh? Me? What are you talking about? I told you all about the Nailman, and even cooperated with your investigation.
Yeah, because you wouldn't take the fall for one of these murders. They would have been swept up with the others.
And now you think I'm a murderer? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh god.
This is crazy.
Where's Sim?
Your investigation isn't worth shit. I'll crush you to dust, you filth!
Alright, I think we riled him up. I'm surprised the boy made an appearance. He just sat there silently. He's like, seriously? I'm a suspect? Alright. I knew there had to be a reason why you always discovered a body with someone else to make sure you had a third party involved.
Culprit? I was just first on the scene.
Uh-huh. Always.
Why do you think I'm a copycat criminal? It could have all been the Nailman. The cause of death was just different each time, yeah?
Not different each
And
time.
if there was a copycat criminal, why is it me? The servant could be the copycat.
Oh god,
The
that
nurse
came
could
bust.
be the copycat. Anyone could have done it.
I mean, he's not wrong. Anyone could have made the locked rooms. But not anyone could have committed the murders. The Nailman incident was the talk of the town, so couldn't anyone be the copycat killer?
Except,
But in order to copy the crime, you would need to know the details of the case. Were those details widely known? Let's check the solution keys. No, they weren't. The Pastelman murders. This information was obtained from the church worshiper who knew about the Pastelman murders. Non-public information will be our answer here. The victims of the serial killings were all strangled. The cause of death was not publicized.
It's me of being the culprit.
He suspected that they're all different, but no, that's not the case.
Why do you think I'm a copycat criminal? It could have all been the mailman. The cause of death was just different.
Time, yeah?
There we go. Ugh. No, that wasn't it.
I knew it.
The change in the cause of death is no coincidence. It's because it was done by a copycat. Hey, Master, according to the solution key, the cause of death for each victim wasn't made public. The copycat tried to cover up the cause of death, right? Why would they do that?
In that case...
Because they had seen the bodies, and only one of the suspects could have done that. Ah, right. Sorry.
Me of being the culprit.
Gotcha. Let's switch that up then.
Anyone could have done it.
Okay, it's gotta be this one. Not anyone could have done it because of non-public information. Not everyone knew that the victims were strangled, so you wouldn't have known to try and cover up the method of the murder. So, let's swing. Swing! There we go.
This mystery. The cause of death in the art gallery was blunt force trauma, faked as a strangling to resemble the nailman's MO. But the murders all being strangulations wasn't made public right away. The only ones who knew that were those who actually set foot on the crime scenes.
Yeah, especially those who were there first.
That includes the mailman himself, the peacekeepers, and the first eyewitnesses on the scene. Which means you. You could have committed the murder in the art gallery.
Oh no, don't you show your ass to me. Get back here!
Master, after him! Beat some sense into that sensitive, nonsensical phantom!
I'll do more than beat him. I'll slice him up.
For the
Okay.
first on the scene to also
wow,
be the
we're here.
culprit is rather cliche.
He was always suspicious, but because the real mailman was someone else, I didn't connect the dots. He was fascinated by the nailman, and by studying him, he eventually knew more about him than anyone else.
And could have framed him.
Ultimately, he became the nailman.
It's ironic that he exposed his own crime by knowing too much about the other ones.
Master, the truth is right there!
He was too much of a copycat.
My radar is banging like crazy!
Alright, stop banging, please.
Banging?
We'll get you to the culprit. Looks like we're ready to resolve this case.
Go away! I won't let you. You have the truth.
Looks like we've arrived at the final stage.
If we make him submit, we'll completely solve the mystery labyrinth! Master, don't let your guard down!
Oh, I won't. I'm sure you're gonna charge into his fortress.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do this shit. Time to wrap up the Nailman killings, once and for all. Here goes. Shinigami. Charge. Enlarge yourself first, of course. Can't say I remember the controls, but we'll figure it out, right? We always do, in the end. Where's Hilara gone? Did she drown in the sand? Oh, God. Well, I am the protagonist after all. I shall sit upon my rightful throne. God Shinigami. Go.
Let's do this, Master!
Alright. Kick, tackle,
Never
jump.
destroy this fort!
Oh,
Damn you!
oh God. Jump! Okay.
Shut up!
I forgot what the weaknesses are.
Stop with your lies!
Kicking.
Everything was done by the Nail Man! I'm not the culprit!
We're just gonna charge through everything. Okay, there we go.
Dare you accuse me
Tackle
when
the
you have no
walls.
proof? You didn't even check the crime scenes back then!
Oh, we did. Kind of. A technicality. About Halara's forte, it's post-cognition.
Wrong! Huh? Come on!
I don't need a key for this.
Thanks to Halara's forte, we were able to see what each crime scene looked like at that time.
Alright, I got a combo going, miraculously.
My power allows me to see the moment the first witness saw the crime scene.
Lucky the game's very generous with our health bar. It's like, every time we take damage, it's like a sliver of health.
Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered.
We used post-cognition to gather all the evidence.
Time to countdown!
Don't claim that you're a third party, sir. You are always with someone.
Wrong! Shut up! Stop
Okay.
it!
There we
Get
go.
away from me! Damn it! Why you? Get away from me! Get away!
Is that all you got to say?
Hey, get away! Who cares if you use post-cognition? You only saw what I saw as the first person on scene. No clue will help lead you to the culprit.
Oh, he's so close.
You're never gonna find the culprit.
Dude, you're right in front of
What you
us.
saw is only what I saw the moment the corpse was discovered.
Destroy the fortress with a solution key. What you saw is only what I saw the moment the corpse was discovered. Thin person, not relevant. Non-public information, not relevant. Nail and painting, not relevant. Paint on floor. This'll be it. We saw the paint can was knocked over. And if it was the moment you discovered the corpse, the paint can wouldn't have been knocked over, right?
Halara's post-cognition showed us that the paint can at the gallery storage entrance had been knocked over.
You only knocked it over when the third party had entered.
And
Proper.
according to the art gallery staff member's testimony, that was your doing. You went into the crime scene first, and the art gallery employee behind you noticed you knocking over the paint can.
If you had gone in first and you were the third party, that paint can would have been standing tall, no mess at all.
But Halara's post-cognition only shows the scene when the corpse is first discovered. So if you were the first person to find the body, the scene before the paint can fell over would have been recreated.
Gotta love the technicalities of her forte.
But it wasn't. The paint can had already been knocked over when the corpse was discovered. That means the first person to find the corpse was the art gallery's staff member, not you.
You spawned that corpse.
The reason you didn't count as the first person to find it is because you're the culprit.
This fortress is
the
going
truth
down.
of the case.
Ugh. Looks like we're gonna get 2 executions today. Is that it? Or is it just going to be the one? Since he's the final boss of this mystery labyrinth.
Master, finish him!
Okay.
Shove all your evidence into the solution blade and slash as hard as you can!
Gladly. Well, you can copy the Nail Man even right up to his execution. Since he's such a big fan, I'm sure he'll appreciate dying at the same time as the Nail Man. Deduction denouement. Let's go ahead and plug our evidence in. Okay. Kanai Ward, urban legend, the mysterious Nail Man. Incidents caused by the Nail Man. The Nail Man nails down corpses, as you do. The culprit completes the crime at the secret club. Key was in the glass. Victim of the first incident looks upward. Where did the culprit leave the room from? It'll be the vent, which we actually have as one of our clues. If only I can just get there. Nice. All right. Climbs up to the vents. What did the culprit use to climb the wall? That would be the nails on the wall, which we've also unlocked. Pop that in there. He looks so happy. The culprit exits through the vents. The secret club became a locked room. Number 2, the victim of the second incident. Begin creating the locked room's trick. The culprit creates the trick. What did the culprit tie to the vents? Rope. Is this the tying it to the vent? Fishing line. Cool. And then this will be the eye of the doll, which we've got here. Nice that we can do it in order. We've got where the culprit passed the line through last. What do we have here? Back of the corpse's neck. That's where it would be. Triangular formation of the line is complete. Leaves the room, taking the chair. Locks the door to the room. Key is thrown through the vents. Key lands near the corpse. Retrieves the line. The corpse's upper body falls over. The mansion study became a locked room. Last but not least, well, at least in terms of the mysteries before today, third incident occurred in the art gallery storage. The culprit nails a doll to a painting. The painting is moved. The painting with the doll is placed facing the window. Then we go here. Locks the room and exits. Moves to the rear entrance of the art gallery storage. Painting is propped up against the window. Doll is nailed down from outside. Painting's knocked over. Art gallery storage became a locked room. What was nailed to the doll? That would be the key. Done. Alright. Finally. Fourth incident occurred at the clock tower. A murdered woman. Culprit embezzled rope ladder. Opens the shutter. What did the culprit use to escape? That would be the rope ladder. Literally is explained by the images before and after. Begins escaping from the shutters. Culprit climbs down the rope ladder. Rope ladder is cut with a knife in sequence. Continues to smoothly descend. Smoothly, not even roughly, despite the rain and the wind. Pulls the rope ladder, just now a rope. The shutters were open enough with a rope. Shutters close under their own weight and lock. Culprit leaves the clock tower. What did the culprit use to destroy evidence? It was the incinerator. Okay, and then we got 2 left. The culprit stares at the burning incinerator, rope ladder, and the other evidence burned by the culprit. The true identity of the nailman, it's 2. Priest. And the culprits of the incident is, oh, this particular one, is the worshipper. Wrap it up. Mystery unraveled, baby. Okay, we are on our way to becoming a master detective. I'm just glad I knew that there were at least 2 culprits.
Step right up, step right up!
Shinigami presents...
A series of locked room murders based on an urban legend. Will we discover the true identity of the Nailman?
Spoiler alert, we did.
Truth bombs are about to be dropped. Time for the deduction denouement.
To solve the mystery of this string of events, we have to know who the Nailman is first.
Alright,
The
hit us.
Nailman is an urban legend of Kanai Ward. You write down the name of someone you want dead, and drive a nail through it and a doll to a tree behind the church. And the Nailman will kill that person for you with a countless number of nails.
Except he used strangulation. That's cheating, isn't it?
A string of murders exactly like that urban legend began half a year ago.
All of the crime scenes featured a corpse and dolls nailed down within a locked room. The first murder happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki district.
The victim was none other than the geezer who owned the place, and the cause of death was strangulation. I heard the buy-in to place a bet was pretty steep, and cheating was rampant, so it was obviously a scummy place.
Of course. It's a gambling.
The key to the door was inside of a glass. And the vent that connects outside looked too high for escape to be possible.
But the culprit used the nails driven into the wall as footholds to climb. But the proof? Why, the nails that were bent downward.
Guess you were too heavy after all.
The vent was not screwed down at the time of the murder, so it could easily be removed and used as an escape route. The second murder happened 3 months ago. It was at a mansion near Yuma district.
The victim was some real estate agent who lived there, and the cause of death was again strangulation. He made a lot of money through shady real estate deals, so of course someone would be out to get him.
Someone was jealous of his wealth.
The door to the crime scene was the only possible entrance. But the key to that door was underneath the nailed-down victim. After the culprit escaped, some sort of trick was used to get the key back into the room.
A fishing line passed from the vent through the eye socket of the doll and propped up the upper body of the corpse. All that was left was to exit the room, lock it, throw the key in from the vent, and boom! You got yourself a locked room mystery!
I think we're all locked room mysteried out. Surely there'll be none left in the game going forward.
The key was tossed under the victim from the vent, and once the fishing line was retrieved, the corpse's upper body fell over, completing the crime scene.
The nails on the upper body didn't pierce through completely, so it wasn't nailed down at all.
The
Couldn't
third
sell
murder
that
happened
illusion,
1 month
unfortunately.
ago in an art gallery storage room in Yuma district.
The skank's cause of death was blunt force trauma.
The skank, God.
She was a
All right.
pretty lady who let her looks get to her head, and she got boom killed.
The key to the storage room was nailed to a painting through a doll. Another trick was used to get the key back inside the room here.
The painting with the doll nailed to it was propped up against the window, and then the culprit left the room. They nailed the key to the painting through the window, knocked it over, and bam! All done!
Those are the truths behind the past 3 cases.
Very clever.
And now, there's been another murder at the clock tower in Kanai Ward.
The woman's cause of death was strangulation.
Back to the original Nailman.
Since you told that kid you'd take care of it, we gotta solve this case.
The clock tower crime scene is rather high up on the 3rd floor. The door was locked from the inside, and the window shutters were also locked.
We don't even know why this girl was killed.
But there was rainwater under the window, and the nails in 2 of the dolls had rub marks.
In other words, the culprit must have hung a rope ladder from the dolls to escape out the window. With my logic, anything is possible.
Why are you imitating Halara? Anyway,
I was like, wait, was that Halara talking? That didn't sound like her, although it sounds pretty close.
the killer cut their footing on the way down from the window. That way, they could just pull on one side of the rope to retrieve the whole thing.
The shutters come down under their own weight, so they locked once the rope was collected. I'm surprised you noticed the auto-locking feature. You sure love your shutters, Master.
You know me. I'm a shutter master.
The rope ladder was collected, then burned in the church incinerator, which only clergy have access to.
That's how we know the mailman must be someone from the clergy.
But one question arose from this. The mailman killings share one more characteristic. All the victims were murdered by strangulation. This piece of information wasn't publicized.
And yet someone tried to use that.
The Harry murder was blunt force trauma. The strangulation marks were added later.
Which means that it was someone mimicking the mailman. But I already know the identity of the copycat killer.
But why go through that when it's like... blunt force trauma is pretty hard to miss. You know, if it was poison, then I'd understand, but there's literally a gaping hole in the back of her head. Like... The Peacekeepers would have found that.
First, the nailman must be someone thin enough to pass through the vent.
Someone with the skills to throw the key with precision.
Working arms.
And someone affiliated with the church.
The priest! You're the nailman!
How many Let's Players said nailed it right here? I don't think you're getting away. Halara's right there.
And the copycat is someone who knows that all of the victims were strangled to death.
Dude, come on, man. I just
Because
drew
he was
a
the
whole
first
comic about you.
witness in each case, the person capable of replicating the nailman's crimes is...
The worshipper! You're the copycat criminal!
Alright. Aggressive finger pointing coming your way. 2 souls for Shinigami today. That's a good haul, I think.
This is the truth of the case.
Sorry, pals. There they go.
What's that?
It's the truth. The soul of the true culprit who built this mystery labyrinth.
Well, so culprits in this
I
case.
see. It looks otherworldly, but there's an ominous air around it.
Thank you, Halara. I was only able to make it this far thanks to you.
I only kept my part of the deal. You made the right choice hiring me. But I will say one thing. You've taken another step toward being a detective.
I suppose this just counts as the cost of education, right? Paying for Halara's services here. Can I get a student loan?
That much is certain. I, Halara Nightmare, acknowledge you.
I'm grateful to be even just acknowledged.
Really, Halara? You do?
Will she remember this when we get back to the real world? Excuse you.
All right, all eyes on Shinigami.
Of course. All right, take the spotlight back.
What's about to happen?
Who's the protagonist here?
Oh, isn't it obvious? It's the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to boom kill the bad guy.
Sorry, guys. No more urban legends for you. Just legends.
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Through into the vile mystery labyrinth.
Only Shinigami could make it so magical. Oh God! Oh Jesus! My eyes! Oh man, another one in the bag, Kanai Ward. Gonna run out of mysteries real fast at this rate.
Father?
Are you all right?
What's going on? What happened to those two?
They've been brought to justice is what's happened, sir.
There's no pulse. They're dead.
Dead? What?
What? What is this?
Oh God, I knew it!
I sure worked hard today. Feels so good to boom kill the murderer.
The mystery labyrinth crumbles when you reap the soul of the true culprit. Then, the cause of the mystery labyrinth's creation pays the price by vanishing with it. I knew this would happen, but it still hurts to see someone die before my eyes.
I know, but we saved that kid's father, so there's that.
It's like I killed them myself.
Killed him with the truth.
No, I did kill them. I killed them with the ruthless blade of the truth.
Yeah, truth hurts, or in this case, it kills.
There. Humans boom kill cows and pigs all the time and eat them. You don't feel bad about that, right?
I suppose, but I don't see their soul vanquished before my eyes either when I'm eating them.
These were the souls of deranged murderers. At least you didn't eat them. If you look at it that way, there's nothing to feel bad about at all.
It's not so simple when it comes to people dying.
Did you people do this? Did you kill them with some kind of poison?
I don't know, get your Peacekeeper team to evaluate and come up with a report. I'm sure they'll sweep it under the rug as well.
Hey, hold on. I have no idea what's going on here. Too much is happening all at once.
We shall talk at headquarters. Follow me there immediately.
Is it just me, or are things more complicated now than before entering the mystery labyrinth?
On the bright side, he's not getting executed, and neither am I.
Oh, you want help? Are you going to rely on me again?
Well, it's either you or Halara, and she costs money. And not in the skanky way.
I can't say no when you ask for help.
Oh. Oh, God.
Everyone!
Oh, no.
Ah, he came back to life.
I was gonna say, he's already confirmed that there's no pulse.
Sorry about that. You see, I'm actually the mailman.
I just came back to say that one thing, and then I'm going back to the afterlife. Toodaloo.
What?
These are my final words, so I can't lie. I'm the mailman. The worshiper laying there is just a copycat criminal. Search the church for the tools used in each crime. I'm sure you'll find plenty of evidence.
Just not my shoes. I burned those. Same with the rope ladder.
If you think I'm lying, go ahead and check it out. Thanks!
Oh God, now he's just sitting up.
But that was a super lazy confession. Will it work?
That should do it. We even have witnesses, so this case is closed.
And if they do find evidence, then that's that.
The priest mumbled something,
Oh
but
God.
I couldn't quite hear him.
I'm pretty sure he was talking loud and clear.
Anyway, everyone here will be taken to Amaterasu Corporation at once.
Oh no! Don't reward my lazy ass monster detective peers just because they're not here.
What?
It wasn't effective at all.
He's so stubborn. This is why I hate authority.
A for effort.
What do we do?
Wait, I hear something.
Oh God! Don't tell me that Shinigami's about to go possess the worshiper now too.
What now?
A motorbike. Something is heading this way at an alarming speed.
It can't be.
Oh no! Why is he so
that
afraid?
Coming from?
Is it the Amaterasu CEO? Hello.
No. What are you doing here?
Jeez.
Who
Well.
are you?
You dare speak so carelessly? Who do you think I am?
I don't know. That's why we asked.
Peace and order in Kanai Ward. Director of the Amaterasu Peacekeepers. The Honorable Yomi Hellsmile.
A hell smile. Oh God, I love the names. I love the names of this game.
The Peacekeepers director?
Kokohead, Halara Nightmare, Hell Smile now. Jesus Christ.
So he is the head of the Peacekeepers.
Now you know, small fry. Bow down.
Yomi Hell Smile. Goddamn. And your assistant? Is she also a director?
What are you doing here?
Or is she just around to hold your umbrella?
No need to be alarmed. Benevolent Director Yomi is here to help. Oh, excuse me for the late introduction. I am Vice Director of the Peacekeepers, Martina Electro.
Vice Director Martina Electro. Okay. Somewhat conservative name compared to everything else. Nice to meet you both.
She's my beloved right hand. No one else gets to have her.
What's with him?
Master, be careful. This Yomi guy is dangerous.
Damn, he's even got you spooked?
Huh?
I've never seen anyone emit such a dangerous aura before.
His name is literally Hell Smile, so yeah, names to run away from really fast.
He's that bad?
So, what brings you here?
Oh, right. I was so focused on my beloved right hand that I completely forgot.
As mentioned earlier, Director Yomi is here to help. I hear you've been troubled by Seth's unreasonable treatment. Is that right?
Oh yes. He's a very troublesome man.
Huh?
Director Yomi, what is going on here?
Oh no, they're gonna take away his loudspeaker.
Why am I...
We have discovered you've been receiving sizable kickbacks for facilitating donations meant for the church.
Is this why you're turning a blind eye to what's going on?
We now know why you were so desperate to clean up all the Nailman killings.
There we go.
After all, it would be troublesome to lose access to all that money if the priest was arrested as the Nailman.
Wait, please. Director Yomi, I did this under your orders.
Oh, how dare you say that over the loudspeaker. It's gone.
Did you say something? Because I didn't hear a thing.
I only did this because you ordered me to.
Seth, you make me sad.
Damn, he sounds genuinely frightened.
I'm the hero and defender of peace in this city. My peacekeepers are proud soldiers of that mission. And yet, you let yourself be corrupted. How could you?
Oh god.
Seth, for the sake of the peacekeepers and the peace of Kanai Ward, die.
Oh god.
Taking advantage of your position as a peacekeeper executive is a serious crime. The punishment must be severe.
Jeez.
But...
They don't mess around. There he goes.
Yeah, I'm annoyed my own underling would betray me like this.
Yeah, wouldn't be the other way around, would it? You know, the boss betraying the underling.
I'm so annoyed. I'd go insane if I didn't toy around with my beloved right hand.
He's compensating for something.
It's an honor.
Oh god, she's blushing.
Terrible. Like a lizard cutting off its own tail to survive.
Someone like him is in charge of the Peacekeepers?
Makes sense to me.
Don't look him in the eyes. Don't talk to him either.
Don't even listen to him. Oh wait, maybe that's a bad idea.
If possible, don't even breathe the same air as him. Though it's probably too late for that.
Ah, shit, you should have told me that earlier.
Well then, to our shit-for-brains friends playing detective. Looks like I have to give you a warning.
For what? We uncovered corruption within your organization. So, you should be rewarding us.
Know your place in my city and stay there. Follow the rules and don't disturb our peace. Or, I'll need you to die!
In this city, Director Yomi is both the law and the Peacekeepers itself. Defying us means you defy law and order. You will receive fitting treatment for such behavior.
Gotcha.
Before, you were insignificant specks of dust. But now that you've banded together, you've become an eyesore. Detectives, my ass. Annoying little shits.
Oh,
Wow,
rude.
that's not very nice.
No, he is a dangerous man, you said.
Let's go, my beloved right hand.
Yes, Director Yomi.
Let's go to my bedroom so we can have fun times, my right hand. Is he talking to her, or is he actually talking to his right hand? That's the question. We don't know. Whatever the case, his right hand entertains him very much.
Looks like we've been targeted by someone dangerous.
Yeah, thanks to you. One wrong move and it would have been all over. You got that?
I saved your ass, okay?
I'm sorry, but no buts. None. How did this happen anyway?
Laura, help me out. Please explain what happened. You said you acknowledged me as a detective, didn't you?
No, I just said I acknowledged you.
What? When did I say that?
I knew it.
Huh?
It's such a shame, Master. Everything that happens in the Mystery Labyrinth gets forgotten.
All that progress.
What?
All that character development.
Elara's memory
God.
must have been wiped after entering and leaving the labyrinth. Nothing inside the Mystery Labyrinth can be taken into the real world. Not even memories. Unless you have a contract with yours truly, that is.
Well, draft something up with her, please. I need her to acknowledge me again.
But I thought Halara and I had finally reached an understanding.
Memories from up until you enter the Mystery Labyrinth are retained, like the debt you owe for your assignment.
That's awful!
Hey, Yuma? Are you listening? You better make sure this doesn't happen again.
Gotcha. Don't solve any more mysteries.
By the way, Chief, our submarine office is tipping over. Are you sure the Peacekeepers didn't mess with it?
Oh no.
What? Seriously? I have to go back and repair it. Yuma, help me out. Follow me.
I don't know the first thing about repairing a submarine.
It was supposed to be time for you to reveal the solution, but we've ended up in quite the mess.
I revealed the solution, technically.
Yeah.
This is my first time dealing with the true culprit dying before they could be accused.
Did you know there were two, though?
But I recall how you did your best to try and solve the case.
She's gonna acknowledge me again.
Huh?
You should be proud.
Laura.
Look, the chief is calling for you. You should go.
Right. Thank you.
She winked. I'm going.